So, as you can see in the thumbnail and the video title, US Customs destroyed a trial version of tsukihime. Tsukihime, for those who aren't in the know, is Type Moon's first visual novel. It was released in 2000, if I remember correctly, maybe 1999. Um, and yeah, it's a very important piece of visual novel history. But yeah, now it was a 1 of 50 copy of the trial edition of Tsukihime, which trial version basically meaning a demo. It came on a floppy disk. I'm not sure how one would go about attaining it back in the day, but it was a trial version of the visual novel sent out by floppy disk. I think it had about the first, I want to say maybe like a couple hours of gameplay on it. The details of the game itself aren't as important though. And despite what you might think about visual novels and the medium as a whole, this is a piece of history being destroyed that we're talking about here. I want to preface that also by saying I'm not personally a Tsukihime fan. I'm a Type Moon fan, but I'm not really a Tsukihime fan. Um, the story just never really resonated with me. But nonetheless, I mean, this is sad. And what I'm going to be doing today is just getting consensus, a general consensus, a general consensus of what the people think. Holy fuck, that shouldn't have taken me so long to say. Or not so long, so many fucking tries. But oh my god. Um yeah, I swear that wasn't planned. I just cannot say consensus for some fucking reason. So the story comes to us from a social media user. I originally saw it on Twitter. I'm not sure if it's been on other platforms. I'm reading this off of Reddit right now. But it comes from the user Karipo's Corner. I hope I said that right. And he says, "Today was supposed to be a very happy day. After watching my package get stuck in US Customs for over 40 days, it had finally cleared and was arriving. In that package was a copy of Tsukihime Trial Edition of 3.5-inch floppy disk distributed in 1999 at Copycat 57. Only 50 copies of it was ever produced, making it one of the rarest collector items for Type Moon collectors. It was the final piece of his Tsukihime collection that he had been curating for the past 15 years. And like I said, this is a very rare game, 1 of 50. There's also been like listings for fake ones and other like bootlegged Type Moon stuff like that too. Like I remember seeing something related around like Trial Mihoyo, or not Trial Mihoyo, but like the original script for Mihoyo going up, like a bootleg version of that. But yeah, like finding the real deal of this, it's a 1 in 50 game. I mean, it's fucking rare. That's the point. He goes on to talk about what US Customs did to his package, and then he also attached the picture that we see in the thumbnail along with a video. But I mean, you can see it here. They tore this fucking thing open, dude. Like, it is destroyed. Like, there is no fixing this. Like, they went out of their way to destroy this. I'm not sure how a floppy disk is made, but like, oh my god, dude, it's painful to look at, honestly. Like, and I'm not even a Tsukihime fan, and this hurts to look at. Like, I can't for the life of me imagine why they would do this. And apparently, looking at the comments here, there's like, U.S. Customs has a bad history of doing this. Like destroying international shipments. And it happens to a lot of anime fans specifically. Like there's a link to a post about a Code Geass figure getting shipped, and them just like they took the heads out of the package for some reason and then left everything else intact. Super weird. Uh I got fucking sidetracked. There's this guy who said it looks like Shikitono was the one who cut up the floppy disk. That's so fucked up. But it's not even wrong, dude. Like, why did they go out of their way to fucking destroy it like that? It's just crazy. There's some people speculating that they might have done this because they believed it was CP, because of the adult only on the cover and the two high school girls on the cover. I think that's a load of bullshit, personally. I'm scrolling through the comments and I stumbled across this. He said this Redditor Remedy Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says Remedy 3, says, did some more research on this and I don't think Karipo has a case. DHL says pornography is not allowed to be shipped. The item was shipped out of Portugal and has a DHL sticker. So DHL inspected it, probably because the original packaging looked bulky and huge, scanner flagged it, saw the adults only message and destroyed it. DHL can just point to their prohibited items list if Karipo sues. Also, DHL admits on their website the goods may be destroyed or returned to you at your expense. And with that comment, they also put links to their sources to that information, which is pretty nice. But yeah, that looks to be the case. But either way, this just sucks, man. Like, my God. Now, what are my thoughts on this? There's some people who have said that Karipo should have just gone to Japan and taken the item back with them. I think that's a very easy thing to say after the fact. In any case, there's no excuse for the package being destroyed like it was. If the DHL thing is true, then the package should have just been returned to the buyer at a fee. Or, fuck. I don't know why I wrote in my script buyer, because it would be seller in this case, but, yeah, should have been returned to the seller at a fee. Honestly, it's just a shame that this piece of video game history was destroyed like it was. I mean, because whether you care about Tsukihime or even a fan of Type Moon or the visual novel's medium, this is a piece of history we're talking about. Thankfully, it was just a collector's item, and I don't mean to downplay this at all, but imagine if Tsukihime was lost media or something. That'd make this substantially worse. Either way, I think it's wrong to destroy history in any capacity, but it looks like US Customs just has a history of destroying international shipments for some reason. Some of these look absolutely ridiculous, like the Code Geass case I mentioned earlier, but this is just insane. Also, to finish shipping it after doing that, all of that is astounding. I feel for Karipo, and I hope they get compensated for this somehow. I don't know if the item was insured or not. I'd hope it was considering how rare it was, but nonetheless, I'll keep tabs on this for any meaningful updates. Besides that, that's all I have for you today. Justice for Karipo.